to Sukal Urban Farm. I'm Susan. I'm the manager here at Sukal, and thank you for watching this YouTube. And we are going to learn together with farmers who have visited us. So I want us to go through several questions that they will ask. You as a viewer, maybe you could be having questions that could be matching what they're asking, and I would wish that you would also subscribe to our channel, that you will continue learning from the same forum. You are welcome to come at the farm. And what we do here at the farm, we do incubation services. So with incubation services, it means we have a hatchery. We sell chicks, day-old chicks, and we sell chicks at all ages. That is, whether you want them at 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, full-grown chicken, all of them are available. We sell fertilized eggs, and we also sell joggers and hens for consumption and also for breeding purposes. You are most welcome. Join us as we learn together.
My name is Gashoki. I want to start farming on layers, kienyeji layers, and I have a few questions. How do I start a small chicken farm? And then how do I tell a good layer? And how long can it live? So those are the issues that I would want addressed by the manager.
Okay. How small? Because small may mean you want to keep for business purposes or for home consumption.
For business purposes.
So at times we say for business purposes, the number that is viable is maybe 12 and above. So what matters is if you have already identified it. So what matters is how much you have, or how much you have allocated. The amount that you've got is what gives you the guideline. Housing, utajenga nyumba food size. How many chicken are you going to buy? So maybe that is on how many you want to start with. They are in kienyeji farming. Here at the farm, we specifically deal with 4 breeds. One, we deal with Sussex, or the commonly known Delaware. You will identify it by it's a white chicken. It has a black feathers around the neck and at the tail. So that's the black. And we have red rhodes, Rhodesiland red, and we have Moshono. You know Moshono?
Yes. The one who does not have feathers at the neck?
Yes, we have Moshono, and we have black Minoko. Each has a purpose. Because you find that if you want to put Moshonos, they are good mothers, they are good layers, but they don't produce many eggs. But when it comes to multiplication of flock within your farm, it may be the best. Go to red rhodes. It's good because it's a good layer, but also when it comes to brooding purposes, it does not brood as many times as the Moshonos does. When it comes to black Minoka, they are good for they lay well. At least when I mean they lay well, it means consistently, and before they become broody. Broody is that phase where you find kuku anataka kulalia mayai, because you find this one of the major difference between exotic breeds and kienyeji breeds is that one, with exotic, at times they don't even go broody, but for kienyeji they go broody after laying a certain cycle of eggs. So you may find it lays, for black Minoka it lays between up to 24 eggs or 28, then it becomes broody. So that is the major difference has to do with the exotic and the kienyeji. Then we go to, I've talked about the Rhodes, I've talked about the black Minoka, the Mushono, and the Delaware. So those are the best, as we have not encompassed so many, because if you see, you look and you see we are in urban settings. Many farmers like you, they want to keep chicken that will give them a source of income as fast as possible, and as with minimal. You don't have to keep so many chicken for you to get a certain number. You want those breeds that really produce what you want, and that will not fail you. So those are the 4 breeds that I would recommend, and we have them here at the farm.
How long will my layers lay eggs?
For kienyeji, it can even go to up to 5 years, but you'd ask, maybe I would elaborate and say, when your chicken will be economically viable.
Yes.
Economically viable, or that you can rely on them as a source of income. Because the moment it's between 2 years and 2.5. That is the longest you can maximally yield.
Yes.
Because also with chicken, they have got the grabs. When it is yielding more, then this varies with age. We have I'll give you a schedule, what to check, or rather your checklist. I've taken my chicken, they have started really laying, like maybe today. So when do I expect the highest, at what week? How many eggs am I expecting at that time, so that you know whether your chicken are really yielding the way you expected them.
As a follow-up question, I wanted to know what are the signs, or after how long, how old should they be to start laying eggs?
For a chicken to start laying eggs, it at least it has to be above 18 weeks. And for it to be able to produce an egg, lazima iwe imefikisha at least minimum 1.5 kilos. Even if it is 18 weeks na haijafikisha 1.5 kg, it cannot make an egg. 2, for it to be able to make an egg, it has to be fed a formulation of feed that is rich enough, nutrition-wise, rich enough to be able to make an egg. You see, like now, formulation of layer feeds, layer mash, is very different from grower. There are some things that are added in the feeds that helps. For example, for an egg to be made daily, just as an example, the chicken has to feed on at least 20 grams protein within its feeds, the diet, to be able to make an egg. And some other mistakes farmers do. For an egg to be made, the chicken has to have, there is a daily requirement for an egg for the production of calcium in the body of the chicken. So you find when a farmer denies the chicken enough calcium in the day, because it will crack from the bones to make the egg. So it will go to after some time, if in the diet there is not enough calcium, eventually the chicken stops laying, because it has already depleted all the calcium from the bones. So as from the age, it is between the age of 18 weeks and at least 1.5 kg.
How do I calculate the profit of eggs?
Egg production calculation. First of all, you have to know how many eggs were produced in that particular day, and how much feed did you feed the chicken. So what you do, we will assume you have already done calculation for laying the chicken to full term. Now this is our 18th week. This you have already egg that is 1 kg, 1.5 kg that is ready to lay, or rather it's laying, and you want to know, is it making profit? If you are a farmer and you are egg producer, there are some things that you have to keep in mind. You have to keep records. So one of the records that you keep is the price for the feeds. If there are vitamins you have fed in that duration, if there are vaccines that you have fed, there is labor for the whoever is working for you, if it is not you, or rather even you, because you also need to pay yourself. There is electricity. You take, how many chicken do I have? Then how much did I buy feeds? What you do, kuna zile learning cost that don't change. If you are in a rented place and this room you have rented it, that is constant. It is constant in the way the rent for this room that you're using for production purposes, that one is there. That's a fixed price. All those expenses, you calculate it, then you divide for you, because you will divide by, if you want to per bird, you take the flock number, the cost, all those costs included. Then you divide by the number of eggs. Unit cost. Yeah. By the eggs produced, like the way you'd want to calculate the egg laying rate. These are the things that farmers keep calculating. When you keep the chart, you fill the chart, you carry it as a template. And when you fill in, today they laid 4, and I was expecting 20. At the same time, it is the same data that the data that you will enter in that template on daily basis for you to know whether you are making any money in this business. It is from the daily recordings that you put that you will make inference from the statistics. Yes, on Monday they laid 10 of them. On Tuesday they laid 20. On Wednesday 30. Out of the inference of, because you'd ask yourself, so what? Yes, Monday I corrected 10. Yesterday I corrected 20. Today I have 5. Does it tell you something?
Yes.
What would it be telling you?
If the statistics is increasing, it means all of them are laying. If it is going down, some are not laying, some are laying.
Yeah, and from the inference that you will make from the statistics, are the same. They will make you to do informed decision, like, are they sick? Or are they eating eggs? So it is out of that, recordings and all that, you are able to make all that. So back to your question, how would you calculate the profit? It is the total number of expenses and the number of eggs laid. Then you will see if they are breaking even. Yeah.
Thank you.